Hi and welcome back to Rational Gamer YouTube channel. Today I will show you how to run those games on latest Windows and on latest hardware as well, which stutters a lot for you. And I have experienced only 2 games doing that for me because I only play classics more and not many new games. So the first one was 007 James Bond Bloodstone, which unfortunately I no longer have as I just finished it on my YouTube channel, but I still have Assassin's Creed 2. So right click on that shortcut wherever you have the game exe. Create a shortcut from the game exe. If you don't know how to do that, let me show you how to do that. So if I go to my games folder and open up the Assassin's Creed 2 folder, and it should be here. Yeah, here it is, Assassin's Creed 2.exe. Drag it with right click somewhere and choose create shortcut here, and that will create a shortcut for the game. Now we need to set the affinity of this game's exe so it only uses a single core from our processor. So first you need to check which processor you have and its model number, as well how many threads and cores it has. To do that, open Google and search for your processor model number and also type in these keywords. Like my processor is Intel i7 4770, and add these keywords in the Google search: core thread info. So the first result tells me that it has 4 cores and 8 threads. Remember these values: 4 cores and 8 threads. And if you check the PC Gaming Wiki website, you can see this information which I took from the James Bond Bloodstone wiki page, and it says resetting CPU affinity. The first option is to obviously open up the task manager while the game is still running. Hit Alt Tab to minimize the game and open task manager, and right click on the game.exe and click more details, and then you can set the affinity by going here into the task manager and right click and click view details. Let me just run the game for you now so you get the better idea. So Assassin's Creed 2 is running now. I will press Alt Tab to minimize it, and if I go to the task manager now, we can still see the Assassin's Creed 2.exe shortcut here. Right click it and click go to details. That will switch to the details tab. Right click this exe and click set affinity. Make sure only CPU 0 is checked and everything else is unchecked. Now this will fix the stutter issues in whatever game you're running in the latest modern hardware or operating system. But the problem with this method of fixing this is that it will not permanently fix this. So you have to do this every time you run the game. So if you don't mind that, just do that. Hit OK and you're good to go. But let's talk about the second method, because that's the one which I want to show you today in detail, and that is the request from one of my subscribers. So the second method says, as you can see, read here, this has to be done every time the game is launched. Here's the second method: edit your preferred shortcut for launching the game, desktop and or start menu. In the target field, set the following. Just put the default content in double quotes and prepend cmd.exe. So for a 4x4 core threads processor or CPU, it should be this line. Or for a 4x8, meaning 4 cores and 8 threads processor, this is the code starting from cmd.exe till here. Just put it in the shortcut of the target game. Right click it, click properties, and this is where you need to put that code depending on what type of processor you have. First, make a search of the info and the details, cores and threads of your processor. If you don't know what is your processor model, you can just right click on my computer and choose properties to open up the system dialog box, and from there you can get the information of what processor you have. The shortcut key to open the system information dialog box is window plus pause key on, that will open up the about dialog box within Windows. And as you can see here, I have Core i7 4770 CPU. So Google it for how many cores and threads it has and set that accordingly from these 5 lines. So I have this processor, it has 4 cores and 8 threads, as you can see here, with 4 cores and 8 threads. So that means I will go with this second line and I will copy this code from cmd.exe till this quotation marks, copy this and open up that properties of the shortcut, paste it here, but don't forget to change back the path of the game exe, which is this F Assassin's Creed. Copy this as well, where it says path to game, just replace it with that path and click apply, and we are good to go. If I show you on my start screen, right click on the Assassin's Creed 2.exe, click more and choose open file location. Here's the shortcut which is actually on the start screen. You can directly do that here as well. You can see I have already set that option. So just get back to the game and there will be no stutter, I promise you that. So if this video was helpful to you, just make sure you hit that like button below. Adios.